guys, welcome back to The Adventures.
Today we are giving you some news of what is coming to Dollywood in 2023. So,
come with us. Alright, so before we start talking about 2023, we need to talk about 2022.
Yeah, we do.
So, Dollywood won several awards.
Mm-hmm.
Highly deserved. So. Yeah. So, the Golden Tickets awarded Dollywood with the best kids area for Woodwood. Oh my goodness. Wildwood Grove. I have the hardest time saying those words. So, and I think they deserve it. It's very beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's really fun in that way area. Even for adults, too.
It is a pretty unique location, honestly. We liked walking through there when we would go to ride the Dragonflyer. Mm-hmm. And honestly, don't turn away from that place and don't turn your nose up to Dragonflyer. Like, that ride is a lot of fun.
It is. It's a good family ride.
Mm-hmm. It's faster than expected.
I love the tree there, too, with the butterflies.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
really
it's so
beautiful.
pretty. And then Best Christmas. No surprise, in my opinion. I loved Dollywood's Christmas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This was a surprise for me. It really was.
Because why?
Well, I was pulling for Silver Dollar City. The other Hershend family.
Sister Park,
yes.
But Dollywood does a great job, too.
They do a great job. I had a lot of fun at Dollywood's Christmas, and they are deserving of it. I'm not trying to say or knock it or anything, but it's kind of hard to say no to Silver Dollar City in my mind.
Okay. We'll have to do a comparison video sometime and
maybe
showdown.
Showdown.
And then
let us guys know if you guys want to have a little Christmas showdown of the Hershend parks.
The next award was Best Guest Experience, which no doubtedly they deserve that. I absolutely think so.
Honestly, for a little park like they are, and they're not like a huge, massive resort park like Disney and Universal, like. I refer to those as resort parks or the R tier parks. And then, then you've got some that are a little bit bigger, which more people go to. And then there's Dollywood. And Dollywood brings a lot of things in. I think the real charm of Dollywood, not just being able to ride roller coasters through Smoky Mountains, but the fact that the shows are so well done.
It's an amusement park as well. Mm-hmm. And the shows are very... I think Broadway-esque for what they are, and they also bring in great attraction or people that come in and do these shows, which is like attractions. The Bubble Show was fantastic.
Yes,
I thought it was gonna be cheesy. I was like, why are we gonna go see a kids' Bubble Show?
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. I was highly surprised and so happy we went and didn't bypass it because we thought we were too good to watch a kids' Bubble Show.
Absolutely. I'm sitting here going. And she brought it up first. She goes, "You want us to go see a gazillion Bubbles show?" And I'm like, "Bubbles? Are you serious?" I'm gonna be up front with you guys right now. I was one that was like, I am way too good to go see Bubbles show. I will sit in the corner of shame. I was wrong. Yes. I was wrong.
We heard people pepping it up, and we were like, we gotta go. So. Don't knock any of the shows. Make sure you try them out for sure because they deserve being a guest experience award for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
So the last award is the prestigious Platinum International Aquatic Safety Award. That's a lot.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What?
So Dollywood also has a water park attached, and basically it is called Splash Country.
Well, it's not basically. It is called Splash Country.
Yes, it is. Yes. And has set the standard for safety with water parks, which I think is a great thing.
Yeah, that's awesome that they are able to come in and literally set the table and say, this is how it needs to be done at all water parks. And I hope that the people that have done this take what Dollywood is doing and apply it to every other water park in the nation that they oversee. And I just think that that'll be an overall better safety experience for guests.
And yeah, I mean, I think that the most injuries that happen in theme parks would be your water parks. Just because it's not safe.
In a lot of places you're not secure. I mean, even at Volcano Bay on the Krakatoa, you're holding on. That's it. You're there to hold on. I think you might be buckled in.
No, you're not buckled in.
Are you not buckled in?
That's for another safety.
It's been a minute. Yeah, I mean, so you could fall out at any point on that because I mean it goes up and down. I mean
I was getting airtime on mine.
Yeah.
Because I was in front, so.
Yeah.
But yeah. And so I think that's great that Dollywood's gotten so many awards for 2022. Fantastic job.
Yeah. Great job, Dollywood. All right.
Opening day.
Is when?
March 10th.
March 10th. That is a day earlier than Silver Dollar City. So you guys, you could hit up Dollywood March 10th, and then right at the end of the night, if you hop on Blazing Fury, it can take you to Fire in the Hole
2.0? Ooh.
Nope.
No, the original. All right.
Because it's only 9 miles.
And plus they added 15 more operating days to their calendar for the season.
15 more operating days?
Yeah,
that's incredible.
2 weeks extra that you can get in there.
2 weeks and a day.
Yeah.
2 weeks and 1 day.
So their festivals were also announced on the days that they'll be doing them. They
Okay.
start off with Flower and Food Festival, which is going to start April 21st until June 11th.
Okay.
So with the Flower and Food Festival, there's over 500,000 flowers that are in bloom. And there's also these kites that are rainbow colored that are put up above people so you can take like selfies and stuff. And I think it looks really cool.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of neat looking. Like it feels like a very like festival-y springtime thing for them.
Wow. So after that, you come into the summer celebration, which goes from June 17th to August 6th. So there's nothing in between the Flower Festival and the Summer Festival?
They haven't announced anything yet.
Okay, so look for that. Stay tuned to our channel and to some of Dollywood's socials, and we will keep you informed on those. But
the Summer Festival is really great.
The summer celebration was actually incredible. It was sponsored by Bush's Baked Beans.
Yes.
Which there were no baked bean things around for food, unfortunately.
Was there not?
There was not.
I know that like at one of the restaurants, like I got baked beans.
Yes. Okay. So that was probably the only section of the baked beans. Now, the other thing was that the parks were not overly packed. We didn't feel.
And we went the first weekend of August, or not weekend? Yeah. Was it?
It was close to the first week in August. It was like the end of July, early August that we went. I really enjoyed it. My time there. Yeah. It wasn't super hot either.
No,
we were in t-shirts. We were in t-shirt and shorts and hats, and so.
And we always carry the frog togs just in case like you overheat. Just put on your shoulders, your neck, and we never used that. Nothing like a Florida park, that's for sure.
No, nothing like a Florida park. So, anyway, after the summer festival comes the Harvest Festival. A month or so later after the summer festival ends. So the Harvest Festival goes from September 22nd to November 4th.
That's actually kind of a long time to November.
I know.
Since it kind of kicks off like November. I feel like anytime I think of November, I think of immediate Christmas. But I kind of like that they kind of go a little into November. That's good for them.
And it goes in only 4 days. The last day is November 4th, which is to me a little strange because most things start November 1st. Like once November 1st hits, all theme parks usually do Christmas. Yeah. But Dollywood's a little different. But
I like that though.
Let's stay with the Harvest Festival real quick. So there are going to be hundreds of jack-o'-lanterns and family fun to be had to bring in the fall. And there are no scary events. So this is super family friendly. Okay. Which means like unlike Universal where you've got like scare streets and
Busch Gardens does it, yeah. A lot of the bigger theme parks do that, and I kind of like that it's family friendly because I don't like being scared very much, even though like I get dragged along to it. So, but also like I think there's a definite difference between Silver Dollar City and Dollywood's jack-o'-lanterns too. So I think it's really cool that they have their differences. And we're definitely going to have to check it out, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have to at some point go there. I don't think we're going to make it this year because, like we said, we have a big announcement coming later on in the channel for what we're going to be doing. But anyway, that is basically going to cover that section. So it covers like the end of September, all of October, and then like a smidge of November. And then it gets into Ashley's favorite celebration, which is
the Smoky Mountain Christmas, which starts on November 11th and goes to January 6th, which I think is crazy because usually like January it's done. And they like get a piece of the pie into January too.
So this is part of their operating hours that are extending because usually they're done New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And
depending on what's going on, I think weather-wise and stuff, they accommodate like Silver City does too.
Absolutely.
And I think that it is absolutely magical at the Smoky Mountain Christmas event. They come out with all the lights, all the decorations. The shows are wonderful. It is probably, in my opinion, we haven't been to spring or fall, but in my opinion, comparing to summer to Christmas, and I may be biased because Christmas is my favorite time.
That's fair.
Save your money, go in Christmas. But I will say this, some rides shut down during certain temperatures. I think 40 degrees is when they shut down the rides. And
I think it's below 40.
Below, okay.
I think it has to be below 40. It may be a little lower if you guys know the exact temperature, because we didn't look this up at all for that. And
I think
actually
40. I know 40.
I'm really glad you brought that up because this actually happened to us at Silver Dollar City one day. But for Dollywood or any of these theme parks, there is a certain temperature where the roller coasters cannot run because it's too cold. And as you know, cold weather makes metal more brittle, and it'll tear the rides up, and the rides won't run. And it's safety. I mean, it's safety. But so if you know what the temperature is, go ahead and comment below, please.
Yeah. Just keep that in mind if you're going during Christmas time. We went actually the weekend of Thanksgiving. Super packed. Still had a fantastic time. Did everything we wanted to do.
Yes.
So be patient with yourself and the crowds.
Yep. Pack your patience.
and no rides are shut down at the time. That's kind of what I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Is so just like kind of pick and judge your event time when you're coming.
Yeah. So, after that, I mean, that's about it with all their
festivals. Yeah, they're pretty much done.
Is January 6th their last operating day?
That's as of right now. That's what they show.
That's it. That's the end of it. January 6th. Like, I will be very surprised if Dollywood extends it, and I mean, maybe they will, maybe they won't. You never know.
Silver City extended theirs out because of weather, so I don't know if Dollywood would need to. They're going pretty far out, I feel like, in my
Silver Dollar City wasn't going to be open New Year's Eve, and then they decided to open because there was a couple of days they shut down at the end of the year.
Yeah,
so
weather-wise and stuff.
Absolutely.
So Dollywood this year is getting a brand new resort, which I think is fantastic. It's going to be called the Heart Song. And it's just going to give more lodging for guests. And I wonder how it's going to go because I know at Dreammore, the resort currently, they actually let you have the express passes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's included with your ticket, like your stay. And so I wonder how if that's gonna transfer over to the Heart Song, or if Heart Song's gonna be like a more value resort. I don't know. I love seeing value resorts because we're fans of not staying in the hotel very long. We like to be out and about.
Yeah. Our philosophy when we go to a theme park is that hotel is there for us to sleep, shower, and recover from the day.
Yeah.
So, like, when we were at Universal, that was the same thing. We stayed at Surfside, and I'm not going to ramble too long about it because we were talking about Dollywood, but it was our honeymoon, and we even went with the cheapest option because we even talked and we're like, let's just stay at the cheapest one because we're going to want to be at the parks. And this was when Universal had limited hours even. So, I mean, if you're that kind of a person, then by all means, look for the best value. But
I'm hoping it's a value resort, but they haven't said anything on rates yet.
Right.
So we'll see.
But it does open in the fall. And I assume that at first rates may be a little high just because it's new and demand. I mean, you never know. Yeah. That's just me assuming. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's affordable for everybody and a family. But yeah. So you think Dolly may make an appearance?
She has been like famously making appearances here and there at Dollywood, which I think I love that she's involved in the park and her family obviously is too. So she may do a parade. I know sometimes they do that, but she might save it for other events in the year too.
That would be neat. I really do want to say that watching her Christmas special on Peacock that she released. She had said, we can film it in Dollywood. And I tell you what, they filmed that movie in Dollywood.
And we recognized some of the employees there, too.
We really did.
Very cool.
Like, they had the chicken lady that was there.
Yeah.
I can never remember her name. I know she has a name.
We know as a chicken lady.
And I know her as a chicken lady. And in my mind, she is always going to be called, that's the chicken lady right there. And we even saw some like familiar faces that we didn't know the name of. Like, wow, she actually has her employees in here. And then when they were doing dance scenes, her dancers that they have at Dollywood, we recognized some faces. We were like, oh, hey, we saw them do this. And we saw them do that. We saw them at this place. Yeah. Like, I was very, very impressed by that.
But can Dolly really do no wrong? I mean, like, she doesn't do anything wrong, I feel like, so.
Well, I mean, what about her first hit record?
Oh, that's something to save later.
Yeah, we'll save that for later. So, anyway, just recently, Dollywood placed the final track pieces to Big Bear.
I'm really excited about this coaster. Oh my goodness, there's so many things that it's adding to this park. So, it is going to be the largest coaster that Dollywood has. I mean, we saw it when we were there, like the lining of it, and it is crazy big. It takes over Wildwood Grove.
What it does is it goes all around the perimeter of Wildwood Grove, because there's over by the Dragon Flyer is on the edge, and then on that edge there is the train tracks for, the train that drives around the park. And then Big Bear comes out and around it, and then goes back along the edge of Wildwood Grove, and even over by the Mystery Mine. So this ride is massive. It is huge.
Well,
and
it's
long.
almost 3,000 feet of track, which it goes also 2 minutes around Wildwood Grove.
It's 3,990 feet.
I'm sorry,
I
stand corrected. I thought it was 3,000. It's almost 4,000 then.
So it is going to be the longest coaster at Dollywood, and there will be an on-board audio with music. So that makes it sound kind of like Rip Ride Rocket from Universal, or
is it going to be like a bunch of bluegrass though? Like, I wonder what the audio will be like. Like, what kind of music is it going to be?
Yeah.
Because it has to fit the theme.
Well, and the ride cars are like Jeeps.
Yes.
Like
they look
Park
really
Ranger
cool.
Jeeps is what they really look like. And yeah, the ride vehicle looks really, really cool too. So.
I just love theming. I'm all about theming when I go to a park. I want to like step into a world. And I think that Dollywood is just going with it with Big Bear. They're adding to the length of the tracks. They're just the sounds. I wonder if you're going to hear bears while you're going through the audio, which I think that would be cool. That'd be a cool aspect of it too.
Or maybe see some when you're like coming around a turn or something, hiding behind a rock. I mean, that would be really neat. There are no inversions on it that we are aware of at this time. So it's
very family friendly.
Yes, if you're the right height. I mean, obviously you're gonna have to be the right height for it and everything. But I think that for those of you who are not big roller coaster people that are scared to go upside down or anything like that, or have anxiety about going upside down and everything, I think this ride will be good for you. I think it won't be a too strenuous or stressful.
And I don't think it'll be jarring either. I feel like it's going to be smooth. Yeah.
All roller coasters are usually pretty smooth when they start out, unless they're the wooden coasters, because they're wooden. So, but yeah, we are very excited about Big Bear. It comes out spring 2023. Which I'm guessing, since they have been moving very fast on getting it put together, that it might be an opening day.
I would be highly surprised. Like, March is in 2 months.
It said March 2023, I believe.
I
might be mixing that up with some other coasters from other parks, because we have been doing a lot of research for you guys to bring this stuff to you. So
I don't know. I hope that they don't do it opening day, because I think that pass holders should have like an appreciation and get in where they can ride it first. I'm all about honoring pass holders in all parks. And so, Disney, Universal, whatever. So I think that it would be cool for them to do something for pass holders special that they can ride it first. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that'd be neat for them.
Yes. Well, Dollywood kind of dropped the ball on some pass holders this year for their season pass holders.
They made up for it, though.
They have made up for it. But Dollywood initially put some blackout dates on some season pass holders, whereas these were days that they could not use their season pass. And
the friends tickets too, like the bring the friend tickets. Yep. They put blackout dates on that. Mm-hmm. I am not a fan of blackout dates. I'm very spoiled by Silver Dollar City, and we have season passes there. And so to put a blackout date, I just cringe on the inside. I'm like,
I think, well, and honestly, the parks and everything, all of Dollywood decided, well, this has caused quite an uproar. We have a lot of people wanting refunds.
They listened to their guests.
And they did. Yeah. They listened to their patrons, the people who wanted to go in and see them. And they have taken the blackout dates away. They are now available.
I think that's great. I love when a park listens and hears an uproar over something that they're doing, or they say, oh, that's a great idea, let's do it.
Kind of like another park that we've heard about this week.
But yeah, so the last thing we have to talk about is probably the best, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be the biggest thing. It's going to encompass the entire park from opening day to closing day. So I'm going to let Ash talk about this because she does like Dollywood much more than I do. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But she's excited about this, and I really want to turn it over to her and let her talk about this one because I know she's very excited about it.
I feel like an anchor now.
You feel like an anchor now?
So
back to you, Ashley.
So I Will Always Love You has its 50th anniversary. And and they're doing a celebration, which I think is fantastic. I really hope that we see Dolly come as a parade. I feel like if she's going to do anything and she's going to come to the parks, that is when she's going to come.
Absolutely.
I don't know why she wouldn't.
I think she literally on her calendar at home on her fridge goes, Dollywood today, okay. Couple weeks, Dollywood again today, couple weeks. I really need to go ride Wild Eagle. Here we go.
You think she's rode the rides?
Oh, I'm sure she's rode those rides. Yeah.
I hope she does. I know the Hersham.
Well, I know she's ridden Blazing Fury before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
really?
They've posted stuff about that before.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that for her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the celebration's gonna be fantastic. I hope that they have merch. I'm all about merch at parks. I hope they have special foods. And just like maybe like in tribute to her some way. They need to do something awesome.
The whole park is about that woman.
But they have to have more. It's Dolly's 50th anniversary of I Will Always Love You, and that's fantastic.
I will be okay with that.
I mean, how many people, like artists, can say that they have an anniversary of 50 years of a platinum album?
Well, really think about it. What kind of music artist has their own theme park?
Only Dolly. And that's why you should go.
That's true.
You got to check out all these great things that are coming in 2023.
Yep. And honestly, the classic things will still be there as well. The rides, the Eagle Sanctuary, the shows, the classic food that's at every theme park. I mean, it is a great theme park to go to. And honestly, if you're going and you want to get away and you don't want to take like a beach vacation or go to the big like Orlando or California theme parks, Dollywood or Branson, Silver Dollar City.
But we're talking about Dollywood.
But we are talking about Dollywood. It is a great place to go because you can do Dollywood in 2 days.
And do everything you want to do.
Everything if you are, okay, if you want to do it stress-free, 3 days.
I don't know if I would do 3. I feel like 2's enough for us anyway.
For us, yeah. But you've got to think about like a family of 3 or 4 that have different interests. Okay, yeah. You know, so they could, in different ages along the family, you've got to think that you can do that in 3.5, or not 3.5, but 3 days in the parks. And you can ride every ride.
See all the shows.
See all the shows that you want to see. Yeah. And probably even see all of the shows if you want to be bang, 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 bang about everything. Yeah. And then So that's just 3 days. Pigeon Forge has a lot to offer outside of Dollywood.
Absolutely.
And Gatlinburg is not that far down the road.
It's got a lot to offer too.
And honestly, other than the price of gas driving through the mountains,
oh my gosh,
that's
so
wonderful.
Beautiful. And it's free.
It is free to just drive through the mountains. One time, the first time we were there, we started driving on this route that took us to the North Carolina, Tennessee line. And it maybe if we drove the whole way following the speed limit.
Without stopping.
Without stopping. We had to stop and look and get pictures. Maybe would have taken us an hour to drive through it. But stopping and taking the photos, it took us 4 hours, and we even drove into North Carolina to the highest peak.
Yeah, and hiked it.
And hiked it. Be prepared to hike. It's not far. It's a paved walkway up to it, but
very elevated.
Very elevated, thin air, and if you are not acclimated to it yet, it's going to be a little tougher. Which we made that mistake. Oh well. Anyway, so it has that to offer in Gatlinburg as well. So Dollywood as a theme park is not just go here, stay at the resort, do it the whole time like Disney World and Universal are. I think that the things around Dollywood also make it a special park as well.
It has a lot to offer, and it's a wonderful vacation place and destination.
Absolutely.
So I think that you definitely don't sleep on Dollywood. There's tons of things to do this year, and there's new great things happening. So
absolutely. So with that being said, if you guys want to keep up with our theme park news and our theme park adventures, because we will be starting back up going to Silver Dollar City in 2023, and we have another location that we are going to go to that we are going to tell you guys soon. So don't worry, it's going to be soon. But anyway, if you want to do that, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that
bell notification button,
so that you guys don't miss any of our theme park news and adventures. And with that,
bring on the next adventure.
Bye, guys.